sure we got Facebook stream going. We've got Instagram and YouTube. So, welcome, 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 everyone, and happy Friday. Yes, it is the first Friday of 2023, day 6 of my live video. So, yes, I made it to day 6, almost a full week in, and I've made it to doing a whole live every day so far in 2023. All right, just waiting for some few people to join us. I know it's a Friday night, so hopefully you are not at home and you're out and about and you're just watching this replay. What I wanted to say today was thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. The first, hey, thanks for joining. This is the first Friday of 2023, and already time seems to be going by fast. But the thing is, we want to make sure that as time is passing that we're using the best and making the most of the time that we are given. No one's promised tomorrow. So today, take a moment to reflect on what you did today with your time. Did you maximize your time? Were you a good steward of your time? We're in a new year, and I know that's exciting because people get in the feeling of, oh, yay, it's a new year. I can start fresh. But you can start fresh each and every day. You can start fresh each and every moment. But you also want to go back and make sure, hey, did I really truly start afresh, start anew? And what things did I do today that I can do better when I have that opportunity again? I think that's one way that we can continue to become better people. Make sure that you take a self evaluation of where you are, what you're doing, how you're spending your time, what are you doing with your life. If you work a job once a year, you get an evaluation. So sit down and evaluate yourself based on the goals that you have outlined for yourself. If your goal was to become more spiritual, did you take time to actually sit and study? Did you take time to study God's word? Did you take time to do whatever it is that becoming more spiritual results means to you? So, if your goal was, let's say, to do the Daniel's fast this month, how are you doing on that? Evaluate how that's going for you and what can you do to help yourself be successful in achieving that goal. So make sure that whatever it is your plans are for today, this week, tomorrow, that you reevaluate how things are going and how you are managing your time. The other thing I was going to say about Fridays is it's a day where I almost got in my feelings today because some things happened that were out of my control and some things that people said or did. And it almost put me in a bad mood. But then I had to just take a step back and think, I'm not going to let someone else control my feelings. So I'm going to name this episode Feelings Friday. And I want you to not only, like I said earlier, reflect how you spent your time, but also what feelings have come about during this week and reflect on those as well. Think about what was going on in your life when you felt a certain way. And is it something that you need to do to manage those emotions better? Because we don't want to go out throughout this year and just be on a roller coaster of emotions. I think that you can learn to control your emotions. You can learn to control your thoughts. And that's one thing that I want to focus on this year. When that person said something that I wanted to be like, no, not today, not today, Satan. I just kind of stepped back because it wasn't an appropriate situation for me to respond. And sometimes you have to know when to respond and when not to respond, and don't respond out of your feelings. So, Feelings Friday. We made it through the end of week 1 of the new year. I made it through the end of my week 1 of live. So, hey, we're doing good. We are off to a good start. And even if you don't feel like you're off to a good start, like I said, right now, you can start all over. It's never too late to start over. I want to remind you of our book that we are reading for this month. It's titled Soul Print. It's a really short book. There's only 181 pages. So you definitely can grab a copy on Amazon or go to your local library, grab yourself a copy, and yeah, join me in the book of the month as well. So that is our live for today. You know, I don't do long lives. I do quick videos to come on here, tell you how things are going, and to make sure that I am pushing myself to reach my 2023 goal of being consistent. And as always, if there's anything you've decided to be consistent in, please go ahead, drop that in the chat. Rather it's the live chat or you're watching the replay, because I definitely go back and read them. I appreciate everyone who's been joining me. Thank you so much. And like I said, you know, I have a saying, and I didn't even pull it up, which is a shame, because usually if I'm not looking at it, I don't get it 100% correct. So I want to thank my friends who's watching from the DR. Thanks for joining me. So good to see you. Hope that all is well. Um, Anybody have any questions for me? You can definitely chat with me, or if you want to come on live, please go ahead and pull up on the live. You're more than welcome to. It's Friday. And if you're like me, I actually didn't come straight home from work, went out and had some appetizers and a drink with some friends after work. So I hope that you guys are doing something different. My thing this year, I said that I wasn't gonna just have a routine life. I was going to make sure that I don't just go to work, come home. You know, I want to make sure that I get out and live and have some fun and do some things, help some people, and that's why I didn't come straight home after work. So okay, so the saying that I have that I want to stick with everyone is, if you want to go somewhere in life, then grow, because as you grow, you will definitely go places. And wherever you go, remember to give, because giving is the seed to your growth. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope that you will come back on tomorrow. I know it's the weekend, but we're going to do it all over on tomorrow. Thanks. Have a good night. Love you. Bye. Bye.